Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're on the FHG account and we did a couple changes to our guild. So we actually have this guild now. It is Hippos Heroes. That is right, guys. It is going to be a guild. The guild master actually left, so we have not seen him online in a certain amount of time. So the guild ultimately got turned over to me. Meaning this is going to be a guild. We have a couple of us online, which again are just a couple of earlier players that ultimately used to run this guild and used to be part of it. It was 80s Heroes. I just put out an announcement saying, hey, we're going to change the name. We're going to make it an active guild. So all of the players that are inactive after, I'm going to do 3 days. So you can see a lot of the players down here, which are inactive. I'm going to remove them from the guild. We're going to clean it up. Now, ultimately within this, I do run all of my faction accounts within this guild. So you are free to join. That way, as you can see from my announcement, going to change up the name, recruit some on the channel. That way, if you want to join. Now, are we going to be the best guild in AFK Arena? Absolutely not, guys. It is a fun guild. It is just to chill and relax, and it's going to stay active, which is really the big thing. A lot of players that I talk to, especially when it comes to AFK Arena, are in inactive guilds that nothing's really going on, and they're not making any progression, especially when it comes to any event that is guild-based. Now, the guild that we have, the Hippo Shack, actually completely maxed out the last event, the cooking event, which is awesome. This guild we did not do as well because essentially all of the inactive players, and then ultimately I got kicked over as the guild master, and they did go ahead and appoint me because the other guild master is inactive at this point. So on this account, guys, today we're going to break out some summons. Got 100,000 diamonds. Just been saving on here. We have 113 of our time emblems. We are going to use them as well as a lot of scrolls. So as you know, with the progression on this account, we haven't done that much progression, and there are still a lot of heroes that we need to build out, and we need to unlock in here to really stay with the meta and stay with the formation and the heroes that we need. So first summons, hopefully we get lucky. See, we didn't even build Maro at this point. Mishka, absolutely a big priority to build there. We have Thisu, which again is doing pretty well. Overall, a lot of players pretty impressed with his build. Looks like we have no Celestials or Hypogens, but ultimately that's okay. We got Grez in there, we got Silas in there, and this is actually my oldest account. This is the first account that I ever started in AFK Arena. As we continue progression on here, we're just going to build it up like we have seen in the past. Companion points, we have 2,300 again. It's been quite a bit of time since I've done any summons on here, but we get an elite right off the bat, which is Cecilia. Utilizing her in the hunting fields and the Abyssal Expedition work very well. Lightbearer Tower, she does pretty well there. Shines pretty well there just because you're limited with the heroes in there, and you're also limited with the damage in there is the other big thing with the Lightbearer Tower particularly. So I'm hoping possibly we could pull a copy of Talene. We just picked up the free copy that we got. So ultimately, I'm hoping we can get a couple more. I know on here we have a lot of food, and it looks like we're actually going to max out a couple other heroes that we're going to be able to exchange. There we go. We got 5 stars, and a lot of players do borrow heroes off of this account, which is awesome as well as I continue to build them. I had a lot of room in here, but ultimately now it's pretty full. So we're going to drop Silas out. And a lot of the core heroes, as you can see, we do have completely built. We can drop Pharrell in here because Pharrell still needs 1 more star to go ahead and completely max them out. Thisu is one that we're looking for. A star we're looking for. Mishka we're going to look for as well. I want to do some summons with the Wilders. That way we can look for, again, we can look for Mishka and we can look for a star. 2 that we really want to build up. A star is still relatively new to see exactly how well she's going to perform, but ultimately it's going to tell in time if that support class they added is worth it. Now, we also do have a new hero coming out pretty soon, which is going to be awesome to see. A lot of players have been voting, and a lot of players have said it is going to be a Lightbearer hero, which, again, I'm kind of on the fence. I would love to see a Mauler support, but ultimately, a Lightbearer hero I will be happy with as well because a majority of the metas have 0 Lightbearers. They might use Rowan or Rose in a formation, but we don't see Gwen in the formations. We don't see Maro in the formations. A lot of the regular heroes we are not seeing within those meta formations. So that is our companion points, guys. So let's hop over. We'll do our scroll summon, 243 scrolls. So we've gotten a ton of scrolls in here. And then, of course, we're going to do our Wilders, pick up a couple copies of Mishka, pick up a couple copies of a star, And we'll be done in a double right there, guys, which gives us Granite and Raku. Very nice with their respective factions. Two pretty strong cards right there off the bat. And again, hoping we could pick up a copy of Talene. We're going to use all of our cards in here, which there is a copy of Walker. Still another Lightbearer not many are using, followed by a copy of Morrow. Morrow I'm kind of on the fence with. He seems pretty good on paper. A lot of players that have utilized him or built him have not found, I guess, really the usefulness of him. Even with Granite here, having him ascended, we haven't built out a signature item or anything of that nature. So we definitely have some work to do on this account. But ultimately, I want to get the guild built up a little bit. And then also, you know, get some players in here that might be in a more inactive guild, so we can actually get it going. Another copy of Mishka right there. So that gives us 2 already, taking her to Elite Plus. We got 13 more summons on here. And another Elite, which is another copy of Raku. There we go, guys. Boom! Second copy of Talene. I knew one was coming. Seems like every 100 scrolls, you're bound to get one with that the percentage chance, but there is a copy, guys. So that gives us 2 copies of her already, which would be kind of crazy to see a third, but I would not be angry at all if I did. A lot of players that have done quite a bit of summoning for her. Even when I talked to Javid, I believe, pulled out 4 copies between cards and summons, not using that many summons. So ultimately, she seems like it's pretty friendly with the summons. I know a lot of people were disappointed with how we're going to acquire the Awakened Heroes, but ultimately it seems like it's been pretty favorable to build her. On the other FHE account, I'm not going to build her out right now. I'm actually going to save all my resources, take a look at what the next Awakened Hero is going to be. So essentially, I can get her or build her on this account, have my other account just borrow the copy of her. That way I do have a utilization for her. Thisu, another copy right there. So we got 2 more copies. Boom, another Elite, which is Mishka. Again, very nice. And our final one, guys, just some more rare cards. That's okay, because we've got 3 on the table. We are full again. A lot of this food we're going to have to use, and a lot of this we are definitely going to have to clean up. I know when it comes to our Poke Coins, we have a crazy amount of Poke Coins on this account as well. But let's hope we can pull some Wilder Heroes there, which Tassie's still looking for Mishka and still looking for a copy of a Star. I don't think we've seen any copies of a Star. There's a copy of Saurus. All right, over to our Wilders, guys. 10 summons out of here, which an Elite right off the bat, which is another copy of Respin. This account, we actually built him out pretty early when he was actually released. Another Elite right there, which there she is, guys. The little peanut of Star. Pick up a little bit of diamonds there, but very cool to see. And she is also in the ship right now, meaning that we could definitely get some copies of her out of here. There's a second one, very nice, that takes her to Elite Plus. Get some bonus loot. Another Elite, which is a copy of Mishka. We are pulling all of the Wilders we're looking for here, guys. Very, very cool to see. So there is Gorvo. So that will max out our big boy Gorvo. The Ninja Turtle himself. And then we'll also take Respin up to Ascended. Again, built him out pretty early. Then we got that second copy of Mishka, so we'll be able to actually build her out quite a bit, taking Mythic, signature item. And then boom, there we go. Mishka all the way to Mythic Plus. And then a Star the same. Just have a lot of food sitting here. But we'll take her up to Legendary just like that. All right, so out of here, we'll drop out Mr. Ninja Turtle. Got another copy. We have Pippa in here. We have Almas. Just need some more copies of those original heroes. One more Wilder summon gives us another Elite, guys, which is Raku. Very nice. And one more card brings us closer. Well, Ninja Turtle's already maxed. All right, so 106,000 diamonds. Again, we're going to do some Stargazing for Frampton. Have a ton of diamonds out of here. Temple of Time. I'm hoping we can pull one more copy of Talene. With 113 cards, we definitely should be able to. So let's see if we can get lucky with some of these cards, guys. There's a copy right off the bat. So the very first pull that I've ever done on this account with the Temple of Time, guys, yields us a copy of Talene. Very nice. I got to make sure there's no big animation other than the beginning animation to make sure we don't miss any of these copies of her, which there is a second copy. That gives us 4. I think we have 4 copies of her out of there. And again, a lot of people have said they've been getting lucky with the Temple of Time. Wow, and she is dropping like crazy, guys. That's already 3 copies of her. Another copy of her. Holy cow. Yeah, that's some pretty decent rates. That's way over what I was thinking. I thought I might pull in 1 copy of her, but that is kind of crazy. All right, so we got 3 more. We'll just do 3 of the regular summons here. See if by chance we could pull another one. And I didn't have luck anywhere near this when it came to the free-to-play account, guys. It took, on the test server, took forever to get some copies. But let's look at that, guys. Look at the copies. Wow, that is incredible with the copies we got here. So what do we need? 1 more. So there's Legendary Plus. That already takes her to Mythic, unlocking that signature item. Wow. Again, that was a ton of luck. That is super, super lucky on there already to have her Mythic with 100 cards. Because we got a free one. We had 6 in total. Because we got a free one. We pulled 1 from there. We got 4 copies and 100 cards. That's 25 cards. Was a free copy. Wow. That's actually pretty incredible. I think I might save. I was going to use these cards, but ultimately being able to swap over the cards for the next about 20 days, I could swap these over, saving my diamonds. I really wish an update they do is just swapping out the Stargazer cards. So if I actually had the option in the bottom to save my Stargazer cards and utilize my diamonds, I would love, because I want to build out Frampton on this account as well. But I am just absolutely floored, guys. So we already got her built out to Mythic. I mean, I know at our level deficiency, she'll have a easy time to kind of breeze through here, but ultimately leveling her up and getting that signature item is going to unlock a lot of her additional skills. So leveling this up does unlock the skills. It's not traditionally where it is the level of the hero that unlocks the skill. On this one, it is the signature item, it is the furniture, it is the engraving that builds Talene up as we know her today. 349, so we can actually take her built up. And again, if this is a hero that I can borrow on this account, I'll be super excited about, because ultimately I think I'm going to have to borrow from somebody not utilizing Talene on the main account, guys. So enemies standing upon the burning ground are dealt 40% less damage. So that actually builds her out quite a bit. We can drop her in here in the resonating crystal to get her some levels. And right there she is, guys. So plus 30 signature item. Definitely have to build her out quite a bit higher, which that's the original Talene. But now she is an intelligence base, so we're definitely going to have to build that out. And then looking at her skills, these are the ones that we unlocked with that signature item. These ones actually come from the furniture. So we got the 3 and the 9-piece furniture. And then this one, of course, the 30 and the 60 engraving. So as we do continue to build her on this account, we can test her out and see effectively how well she does work. Again, level deficiency in here we do not have really at all, but it is very cool to see her already maxed out, guys. Crazy luck with that. So again, the diamonds we're going to save. I'm going to continue swapping over my Stargazer cards for the Temple of Time tokens or the Temple of Time emblems. So every 2 days we can do another summon. Within the next couple weeks we'll be able to build that. Once we do utilize our Stargazer cards or the event ends where I can swap them, we're going to go all in for Frampton if there is not another hero, Celestial or Hypogean, that we want to build more. All right, guys, so on the Oak Inn, again, we're going to save these. We have 134,000. That is right, guys. We have an incredible amount of Pokecoins just waiting here to continue building these heroes out. So I'm going to take some time. I'm going to sit down, go through everything that we have within the ship, or go through the Temple of Ascension, see exactly what heroes I want to build, see which heroes I have food for, so we can continue to max out the heroes that we have on here. And again, most of the heroes we do have ascended. This is the oldest account that I have. So make sure, guys, if you're looking for a guild, Hippos Heroes, again, I'm going to clean this out a little bit so we can make sure that this is going to be a guild. Like I said earlier, 2 days, 3 days inactive, it is going to remove you from the guild. We want to keep 70 active players, just like what we have on Hippo Shack. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Very cool to see that amazing pull with Talene. That's absolutely crazy. We got her all the way up to Mythic, but super stoked about that. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.